The APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the latest coming from Vice President Asiwaju. In his message, the Vice President said, quote, "I congratulate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his victory at our party primaries and his emergence as the presidential candidate and flag bearer of our great party, the APC, for the forthcoming 2023 presidential election." End quote. He also congratulated President Muhammadu Buhari and all leaders of the APC for a successful special convention and presidential primary.
The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, Atiku Abubakar, has congratulated Bola Tinubu for winning APC ticket to join the race for 2023 presidency. The former vice president in a statement said, quote, "Your emergence as your party's presidential candidate has been a hard-fought contest, but that you prevailed confirms your tenacity," end quote. For the president of the Senate, Ahmed, who was also a contestant, Lawan says Bola Tinubu's victory has reassured the party of winning the 2023 presidential poll, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, also joined other well-wishers to congratulate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu for clinching the presidential ticket of the All Progressives Congress for the next year's general election. In his words, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo Olu, said the APC flag bearer was tested and trusted to unite all parts of Nigeria, solve insecurity, accelerate infrastructural development, and grow the economy. Governor Sanwo Olu, while offering a hearty congratulation to the elected presidential flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, via his official Twitter handle, praised a landslide victory at the APC presidential primaries, stating that he believes that the mandate, vision, and commitment of the standard bearer to building a prosperous and safe Nigeria. Also, the Kano State Governor, Abdullahi Ganduje, has sent in his congratulatory message to the APC presidential flag bearer, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, saying his victory at the primary election is well-deserved. In a message, Governor Ganduje said the emergence of Mr. Tinubu as flag bearer of the APC in the 2023 general election will be a victory for the Nigeria project. Speaking of Bola Tinubu, Governor Buni said, quote, "The history of democratic struggle in Nigeria cannot be complete without a mention of your tremendous work. From Nadeko days to being the last man standing and preventing our nation from being a one-party state," end quote. And just like his Kano State counterpart, the Niger State Governor and Governor North Central State Governors Forum, Abubakar Sani Bello, has congratulated former Lagos State Governor on his emergence as APC presidential flag bearer. The governor said the choice of Mr. Tinubu, amongst other qualified candidates, is an expression of confidence of the party's delegates across the country.
The Nigeria COVID-19 Action Recovery and Economic Stimulus Committee says observing due process, prudent management of resources are some of the criteria expected by the federal government in the $750 COVID-19 Action Economic Recovery Stimulus. Bamidele Ajayi has more.
The outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic had devastating effect on socio-economic well-being of most countries of the world. The impact of the pandemic on the country's medium and low-income earners were devastating, that prompted federal and state government to evolve several intervention programs to mitigate the effect. On 20th January 2020, federal government launched the Nigerian COVID-19 Action Recovery and Economic Stimulus to be implemented with $750 million World Bank facility. The 2 years loan that will avail state $20 million each and FCT $15 million was designed to complement federal social investment intervention and job creation with existing state poverty reduction programs. On its assessment tour to Enugu State, the NGK team commended the state government for observing due process and the management of resources, as well as enthroning prudence, probity, and accountability.
The World Bank is an institution that respects due diligence and prudence in management of resources, and we see that exemplified here in Enugu State, and we are very, very impressed, and this is going into our records.
To improve the economy and also then empower the people, because they have been impacted negatively by the COVID pandemic.
The state government explains that it chose the existing poverty reduction platforms because of their direct impact on the lives of the poor and vulnerable in terms of fast disbursement of funds.
Through certain delivery platforms which are already existing in the state, is to be able to help the poor and the vulnerable in the society, to embrace the shock that came with the COVID challenges.
The NG Care is a multi-sectoral program designed to support the poor and vulnerable Nigerians to provide essential emergency relief to smallholders, farmers, and MSMEs, especially those that were adversely affected by COVID-19 pandemic. The scheme will be driven by state government, while federal government will provide quality assurance, monitoring, capacity building, and technical assistance to states and FCT on project activities and results. Bamidelia Jayi, TVC News, Enugu.
Elsewhere, President Muhammadu Buhari will on Sunday brief the nation in commemoration of the June 12 Democracy Day. The televised state broadcast and commemoration of Democracy Day in Nigeria is the fourth time the day is marked in the country, after President Buhari directed in 2018 that June 12 should now be the official celebration of democracy. Minister of Information and Culture Lai Mohammed says an interministerial committee has scheduled the program of events on this special national day. He also says attendance at these events will be strictly by invitation and in compliance with COVID-19 safety protocols.
The annulment of June 12 brought Nigeria to the brink. Therefore, whatever we are doing today to celebrate that day in memory of Major Sanwo Olu and many other heroes and heroines, many Nigerian students, many Nigerian Democrats, I think it's worth it and it's worth celebrating.